welcome back to the Movie Closet, episode 41. Matt and Sam are not here today, but we got Brian and we got Ian back in the closet. Bass is back. Welcome back, Bass.
And together we comprise the 41-year-old virgin.
What? Speak for yourself.
Sorry.
I didn't know you were 41, Bass.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Interesting.
That's impressive.
Speaking of Basses, Bass, what's the Movie Closet to any new listeners out there?
Well, it's a movie closet.
Uh-huh.
So it's a room where 4 more people come together, sit at this studio table, and we pitch movies based on a topic. Then we vote for the movie that we want to watch the movie, come back, and talk about how much of a good idea or a mistake it was to watch that movie. And of course, there are lots of spoilers.
And
Yes.
what's this week's theme?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Good one.
Yeah.
737.
Nah,
Turd Ferguson.
Close Encounters.
Yeah.
Little green men.
Hell
Little
yeah.
spooky aliens. Come piggybacking off our super spooky
yeah.
episode 40. Which was our longest one.
And that was a great one.
Yeah.
That was a fun one to do.
It was a fun one to listen
Sharing
to.
all our scary stories.
spooky.
beautiful
Man, I
people
wish I
out
would have
there.
been there for that one. I think
Yeah,
I
man.
was on call.
Yeah, what the fuck,
Yeah,
Bass?
dude.
Well,
You
you
Quit
know-
your job.
missed it.
You're not dedicated to this
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
that we're doing.
You must quit all other things.
Quit your job for 10 cents a month. That's what I can give you. I can give you 10 cents a month.
Yeah, I could probably sling that too. So you're up
Okay.
to 20.
20, you hear that? Your salary just doubled.
Yeah.
Because of Brian.
yeah.
You're looking at a
Doubled.
mean fucking $1.20 a year.
Mm.
Hey, you guys are
Salary.
driving a hard bargain. Can I
Oh.
get like a shot of Tom Dew?
Uh,
Can you throw that in for me?
Maybe if you get promoted.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You gotta earn that.
What do I do?
Yeah, you
What do I
gotta-
gotta
you
do
gotta
to
earn
get
it,
promoted, man?
You need to get on
you
your
gotta
knees.
you gotta pick my strawberries and
Pick your strawberries.
get on your knees, dick boy.
Little dick boy.
Little
Dick
dick
boy.
boy.
Your
What were
father
you
was a
saying
dick boy.
yesterday about the dick boy? Was it like things that...
It was like when
yeah.
it's when I said, have you ever said something so much that it's lost its initial punch? And I was like, dick boy.
Dick boy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That was funny as fuck
dude.
that night.
Night was hilarious. Yeah.
Your father was a dick
Your
boy.
father was a dick. My father.
Let us know if you think the word dick boy is funny. What it means to you.
Your father was a dick boy and smelt of elderberries.
Any- I'm a
God.
dick boy. All right.
I
Fuck
don't want to be a dick boy.
it.
Your father was a dick boy. His father was a dick boy. My father was
My
a dick
father.
My powers should be shared with the people.
yeah. All right.
Enough with the dick boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, Close Encounters. Who wants to go first? Anybody? Not
I think Ian.
gobstoppers.
I think
If
Ian.
you
I
guys hear
think-
crunching, don't even fucking do it. I know you're gonna lean into.
I mean, gobstoppers. If you have the crunch, that's why they're chewy, so they're rare. So I'm gonna take my time.
They're chewy because he lets them in his car for 12 hours.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
chewy because they're
They're
rotten.
not the chewy kind. They're the hard kind.
They're from 1974.
Yeah, but Ben's lying. It says chewy.
super rare,
Super.
Oh, it
rare.
says
I'll
it?
take
Oh,
another
okay.
one of
Yeah,
those,
it
sir.
says chewy on it.
rock
Um,
hard gobstoppers left in the sun.
Said you couldn't crunch with a mic, but I didn't say I couldn't.
People get scarred by that shit. Have you seen people that happen to?
Go ahead if you want
My
to.
Close Encounter movie is a comedy. Surprise, surprise. Fucking gobstoppers.
Ben is
I
the
can
funny
hear
one,
that
dude.
shit Across the room.
You're in the room, so you're probably the only people who can hear it.
I'm just saying, dude. I don't know if it's gonna get. It probably won't. Probably good. You're pretty far away. But anyways, Paul is what I'm pitching from 2011.
Oh, what? Really?
Remember that one?
Whoa, yeah.
Starring Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. You know them from Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, World's End. My favorite director over there, but he didn't direct this
The
one.
fucking trilogy.
But Simon Pegg and Nick Frost wrote this movie, and they starred in it. And then Seth Rogen, who is the voice of Paul, the CG alien. And then they fucking bomb-ass cast Jason Bateman, Kristen Wiig, Bill Hader, Sigourney fucking Weaver. If you make an alien movie, gotta get
Oh,
Sigourney.
yeah. You have to.
Yeah, so written by Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. And they are these two sci-fi nerds, and they they go to Comic-Con, and then they're from England, and on their drive back to the East Coast, they're hitting up every extraterrestrial site in America, like Roswell and shit. And surprise, surprise, they run into an alien on the way back, and it's all about helping him get to get picked up, like Close Encounters of the Third Kind type of shit. Like they go to this big plateau.
Yeah,
He's trying to get home. He's got all these cool alien powers. Funny ass movie. Yeah, great cast, funny movie, written well. It's always gonna be good if you got Simon Pegg on board,
Oh yeah.
because he's always super passionate about the movies he does, and he always has very clever dialogue, which I love. Every time you watch it, you find a funny new line you didn't hear the first time. And I haven't watched it in a while, and this is my movie, Paul.
Nice. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Speaking
I
of,
remember it being very funny when I saw it.
Yeah, I feel like it's an underrated one.
It was, yeah, definitely.
I never really watched it all the way through.
I
I think the funniest part is when they're in a comic book store, and Paul the alien, they dressed him up like a cowboy, so he could look like a little kid. And so he's standing there and he's looking like a fucking big mannequin in this comic book store. And the two of the FBI agents, they were talking about whether or not he had a dick or not, like alien dick. And he's looking at this mannequin, he's like, alien dick. And so he like reaches down his pants. And then Paul's just like, get your motherfucking hands off of my junk.
Fucking
Then he
hilarious.
freaks out.
Yeah.
And like when he holds his breath, he's invisible.
Oh yeah.
And they
I
have
forgot
a
about
lot
that.
of funny lines about like how he smokes, so he can't like hold it very long.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta quit smoking.
Yeah, man, that's a funny one.
So yeah, Paul,
Nice.
that's mine.
That's a good one.
Speaking of Seth Rogen, if you're wondering what I look like, I'm mistaken for him a lot.
I can see it in the face with short hair.
Like when I have my slight curly hair, like I'll be downtown, especially like when college is in, especially on a fucking weekend when people's drunk, everyone will be pulling me over like, "Oh, it's Seth Rogen. Can we take a picture with you?" Like I've been
Smile.
stopped in a bathroom at Walmart once because like a group of kids thought I was like Seth Rogen and wanted
Jesus.
to take pictures.
Smile without showing your teeth. Yeah, you kind of look like him.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance.
Even when he did have short
you
hair
did,
earlier.
yeah, even with
too.
your curly hair though, I think it's more so.
Yeah,
It's just the wrong color.
Yeah.
But the face, yeah, I could see it.
into Seth Rogen.
It's that Jewish blood, dude.
A Jew blood. So I'm pitching a movie I really like. Men in Black 2.
Mm.
It's from 2002. It's an action adventure. It's only an hour and a half. It's full of action, full comedy,
Full of adventure.
full adventure.
That's all you need.
So the first one was a fucking classic.
It is.
The first one is a fucking classic, but for some reason I enjoyed the second one a lot more. Just when I was younger, like I thought, the first one had some really slow parts into it, but I liked the second one because even the slow parts in the second one were either entertaining, funny, or really drove the story along well. I'm kind of looking for like an alien movie that's upbeat and enjoyable, and
Like Paul.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I'm also kind of looking for a good memory, a little bit of a blast from the past I haven't seen in a while. So obviously Tommy Lee Jones, one of my favorite actors. Will Smith, one of my favorite actors. He's also immortal.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is the one where they reunite. It has that cool scene where Tommy Lee Jones is, if I'm right, playing a mailman.
Yeah, he's
and like
mailman.
everyone in the mailroom is an alien, and he didn't know it.
Yeah, because he's got whatever.
Yeah, he's
the
had his
flash
mind wiped.
thing. Yeah.
What is that called?
Fuck, hold on.
Neuralizer.
Neuralizer, that's it.
He neuralizes all his partners.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, come on, what's not cool about the fucking black and white suit with the tie?
Yeah, man.
The
Fighting
super
aliens.
black sports car, or not sports car, but the inconspicuous
Yeah,
thing hit the
yeah.
button and.
Pulling out a big ass alien gun out of a black suit coat.
And when you
It's not
want
enough
some
better than
fucking encounters, man, you want close encounters. There are so many close encounters in this movie. Like, there's over like 400 or 500 different alien species in this movie. You can't get any more close encounter than that shit.
That's true. There's a lot of touching encounters.
The Balchinians.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Also, the scene with the lady that like puts these tentacles through everybody in the Men in Black office and whatnot.
The hot chick.
The
I had a
hot
huge
one.
crush on her.
Laura Flynn Boyle, dude. Watch Twin Peaks. She's in it and she's young. She's like in her 20s.
Really?
She's
Wow.
one of the most perfect faces ever.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was a big childhood crush.
Yeah,
of
for
mine.
sure. Me too.
She's just so bad.
So bad.
So,
So
good.
good. And she has that huge gut when she eats that dude.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, fuck.
She was still super fine.
She was still fine. I'd be okay with it.
Have you?
One thing I remember, one of my favorite clips was the All Hail Jay scene when he opens up his locker and,
Oh,
yeah,
and
that's
they're like,
good.
All Hail
That's a
Jay.
classic.
We'll give him the watch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Give us the gift of
It's like the
time.
monolith. It was great.
How about those 3 words, Bass?
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Bass
That
is
is a
3
good
words.
one.
On the spot.
Words.
Men in Black.
Yeah. Yeah, I could
Is
do
a
that.
great-
Oh, don't do that. It's gotta be something else.
Slimy.
No.
What an adjective.
Well, you know how the beginning
I
opens
feel
up.
it. Slimy.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
You will feel slimy if you watch this movie.
Yeah,
You will feel,
not very
another good one is greasy.
We're just yelling out adjectives now. You know another good adjective
This
is?
isn't a porno.
Greasy.
yeah.
No, it's just-
Slimy.
that's what-
Moist. Yeah.
So we're at slimy, hilarious, sleek.
Oh, Sleek. That's a
sleek.
good one.
That's a
I
good
mean,
one.
fucking
erotic.
those sleek
Erotic.
black suits. Dude.
Erotic.
If I fucking ever get skinny, I'm gonna be rocking black suit and tie with black
boom.
shades, 24/7, as loud as the
Always.
temperature outside allows it.
Yeah, last
Mm.
wedding I went to, I rocked white and skinny black tie. I felt like a fucking G.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I love the black
Yeah.
suit, man. And then, like a black skinny tie. you know?
Yeah.
It's good
Did you
shit.
ever fucking heard of like the actual Men in Black stories?
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
they're
yeah.
creepy.
They,
There's a
like,
lot out there.
They're always like super tall and like super pale,
Mhm.
and they have huge fucking eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they're
yeah.
half alien.
Yeah, and they're
And,
fucking.
I've never heard
weird.
that one.
The
X-Files.
black fucking Cadillacs that always disappear when you turn around, and
Oh yeah, man. They're
some,
out there.
some spooky shit.
They're out there.
That's not really alien. It's more like
That
ABBA.
was-
I want
that
to
was X-Files.
believe.
I want to
Yeah,
believe.
that's
That
what-
was X Files right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
well done.
It's been about a month last summer watching those. Didn't
Dude,
even
Yeah.
I
fucking
fucking love X Files. I finally finished it. It's
the
great.
cig smoker.
Yeah, man.
That guy's the
Cancer
shit.
Man.
Yeah.
Cancer Man. It's
Love him.
sad.
It's sad.
Yeah. Cancer
Excuse me?
is sad.
No,
yeah.
no, the Cancer Man.
Oh,
If you remember what happens.
well, I mean, yeah.
I just
at
got
the
up-
end, at
I
the
got
very
up
end.
to
I mean,
the
he
one-
almost dies several times.
Yeah.
I got as far as to like his past. Like
Oh,
how he's
that's good
connected.
stuff.
Oh,
to
yeah, the
all
past
James
is very
Bond shit.
interesting.
That was the last
Yeah,
one.
JFK. Yeah,
that one was. I was like, wow.
Yeah, his ending is pretty cool. He kind of helps
Damn.
a little bit
Yeah.
at the end.
Scully.
Scully, dude, Scully. Oh my God, Scully. If we're gonna talk about crushes,
She did not age well.
No.
She's not bad still. But man, that like first season,
Funniest
Oh,
one
yeah.
is when they're on that
Scully.
ship and they age super fast.
Yeah.
I love that
They
one.
got the prosthetics.
that one
on.
is so ridiculous. Yeah.
All right. Anything else about Men in Black 2?
We should totally watch it.
Nah.
Nice. All right. Let's round around the table. Let's go to Brad
All right,
Guy.
let's do it.
What you got for us, Brad?
My choice is Signs. Everybody, and I'm gonna say that this is another one that's probably in my top 5 favorite films.
Woo.
Mel Gibson.
that still kind of blows my
I know it
mind.
does, but
That's
here's-
one of your favorite ones.
I'll say it to everyone. I love M. Night Shyamalan. Like, not him today. But like,
Up
you know,
to
those,
Signs.
those 5 classic movies, like Signs, Sixth Sense, The Village,
You
Yeah.
like The Village?
Lady in the Water,
Do you like Lady in the
Unbreakable. Fuck yeah, I like Lady in the Water. It's
Damn.
awesome.
Water? I
Wait, what?
don't think Lady in the Water. and
No,
Village
fuck
is that
no. I
Dude,
didn't
Lady
like
in the
it.
Water is amazing.
No, it's not.
Yes,
The
it is.
the CG is so
That's
bad.
because it came out in like 2005.
I don't know. I mean, the only part I liked about it was Paul Giamatti. I like how in that film the guy had one buff arm.
Yeah,
that was
that's
pretty
what I'm
funny.
saying. Anyways,
Yeah.
I love classic M. Night Shyamalan. He's like one of my favorite types of directors because it's like really
Avatar.
emotional and like not his new shit. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying those 5 base films.
When you think M. Night Shyamalan, you think Avatar. The
That is
Last
not what I think. When I
Airbender.
think of M. Night Shyamalan, I think like The Sixth Sense. you
Yeah,
know?
me too.
And like those are classics. And he's a really great director back then, and they're emotional and like huge and amazing. Yeah. But yeah, so and another reason I'm choosing this, well, besides this Close Encounter, but I love the motif of like mixing science and religion.
Mm.
And I love that when they can do it and they do it well. And like I love how aliens coming like reaffirmed his faith in God. Like I think
Something that would normally discredit
would
God.
completely discredit it, but it renewed his faith, which
That's
I think is
interesting,
a
yeah.
really great idea.
Mel Gibson, man, he's a good
Mel
guy.
Gibson is
He's
a great
Mel
human
Gibson.
being. Okay, here's what I'll say about Mel Gibson.
Fucking
Terrible person, but he's an amazing actor.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like
He's
Get the
an
Gringo
amazing
was
actor. Like,
fucking
Oh,
great.
fuck it, the Gringo.
He's
I'm
a pretty
talking
good
about Braveheart
director
shit.
too.
He's oh yeah, he's a great director. He's some
Except
of the great.
for like Passion of the Christ. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's a
know
great
people like
movie.
that
It's just
movie.
like,
It is
holy
just
shit.
like I know it got a lot of
He's making
praise.
a
And
sequel.
I've seen pieces of it. It's just
Passion of
like
the Christ.
I just don't really want. Wait, yeah, he dies.
We know what happens.
No, it's about him in hell because like Jesus. I think
he's gonna have like a samurai sword.
no,
he's gonna
like
be,
Jesus has to
slaying
like, go
demons.
through. He has to like go through hell to come back. It's okay, I don't know the full story, but it's like a biblical story.
Bro.
Yeah, it's where
It's
it,
about-
I just
when
can't
he
watch a
when he
whole
was
movie
like
about
that
Jesus
devil
getting
tempts
whipped.
him
As
for
soon
like
as he died, he was tested by the devil before
Yeah.
he could enter heaven. So that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
the
I just
sequel
can't watch
is.
a movie where he's just being whipped the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is most of the movie.
Dude, that actor dislocated his shoulder.
Yeah.
Where the cross falls on his shoulder, and he
yeah.
dislocated, and they used that shot in the movie.
Damn.
That's really fucked up. Anyways, fuck Mel Gibson. Back to Signs.
Signs.
I like
Yes.
the aluminum hats.
Yeah, that's a funny
Yeah,
part.
But I do like it.
Another reason I
Everyone
like
makes
it,
fun of
Scary
that.
movie when they have them hats and unwraps it and it's a kiss, like a Hershey's kiss.
Scary movie made it like a
Yeah.
it's all taboo now, but it's a great movie.
No, I'm not saying it's
No,
bad.
I'm just saying that's why
That's
it
what it always
stopped
reminds
being
me
so
of.
popular was because
I remember
They took it over.
like the news channel when they run the kid at the birthday
Dude,
party.
that scared the shit out
that
of
freaked
me.
me out the first, like, cause I was pretty young the
Yeah.
first time I
Yeah.
saw it.
yeah. So and I also love the idea of like an alien invasion in a small town. Like every time we see an alien invasion, it's like
Major scale.
Yeah.
major city shit getting destroyed. But this is like a farmhouse where all the buildings are like 2 miles apart. You know,
Mm.
they just board shit up and go. So I love that idea, seeing it on the small scale.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, you would think
and-
an alien, if they're really trying to invade Earth, you would think, and the best way would do it would be like small town, slowly,
Yeah,
inconspicuously. That
Oh,
way, when they're
no.
ready to hit, they have
Watch
all.
The World's End, dude.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah,
but-
they
Right, yeah.
disperse to key intervals apart from each other.
Yeah.
So then they can just grow from there, and they will all like connect, and then by that point it'll be.
That's
too
not the
late.
one with Tom Cruise, is it?
No, it's the one. It's the fucking comedy, The World's End. Well,
Oh.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was they made
Yeah,
a.
that's
They
a-
did one with fucking Kiefer Sutherland's dad. What's his
Mhm.
name?
Mm.
That's the old one, and then the
Yeah,
new
there's
one
an
they did
old
with
one.
Daniel Craig.
I just
But then
Oh,
the World's
fuck.
End
Yeah.
is the spoof on that, the Simon Pegg,
Right,
Nick
right,
Frost spoof
yeah.
about it, which was fucking dope.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
it.
Well, I just know it was like if aliens actually could like master like hyperspace
Species.
travel, I'm sure they could have a weapon that could just blow up a
Oh,
planet.
They would, but what would be the
yeah.
point?
They'd
you know?
come for our
They
resources.
come for
Yeah.
our resources.
That's why they would come.
Unless there's some malicious group of aliens that just goes and destroys, which I don't think that
Oh,
exists.
like
Guess you could
fucking
pull-
Prometheus.
You're Yes, puling the exactly.
I
planet
guess you
is mine.
could pull a species and like have sex with our people, and then
Yeah.
like get them,
That already
put
happened.
an
dude.
alien in them or whatever.
It
That
depends.
already happened with ancient aliens, man. Why do you think we
That
evolved
just
so
depends.
quickly?
Damn it!
Alien
Like-
blood.
What do you think about the one girl who's in Jabba's hut in Star Wars?
Yeah, that
mean-
chick.
I mean,
she
if you-
banged Jabba.
Mm,
I mean, she's
yeah.
all human except for the tentacle and the green skin.
She got
Yeah.
a piece of Jabba
She
in the
did.
butt.
That's true.
Ouch.
No, she got a piece of Rancor. in
Play
the
our
butt.
words. Jabba the butt. Fucker.
That's fucked.
Jabba
so,
in-
anyways, Jabba the butt and Signs. Yeah, and yeah, so that's Signs. And also, the last 15 minutes of the movie are fucking some of my favorite minutes of movie making. I just
Swing away.
everything comes together. That's why I love M. Night Shyamalan movies. Is because the ending, the last 15 minutes of every M. Night Shyamalan movie is just like this whirlwind of like music and emotion, and just it all comes together and hits. It's great.
Yeah, it
will
was.
I love it. That's why I love Lady in the Water so much. Is because the ending.
It was very emotional seeing Michael Jackson upstairs at a sheet.
Who?
Talking about fucking scary movie.
Dude, this is why I said that. It ruined it, man.
The only thing I don't like about it is the logic in the movie about for their fucking weakness, the alien's weakness.
Yeah,
I
it's
won't give
water.
it away. Here. Okay, it's water.
Yeah, so
fuck
I
it.
knew it's water. Do
Why
they
would
is
they
that, is that what they
invade a
drink it?
planet that is like 80% water?
I mean, but you know, we don't know what their
Do they
intelligence
drink
level
water
is.
if the water touches them? Like, what is
They
it?
obviously
I can't
don't
remember.
drink water because it fucking is
Yeah,
acid
if it
to
touches
them.
them, it burns them.
Okay.
Maybe there's shit. Maybe they're like. I mean, because like we have like nuclear power and it would kill us.
Yeah,
if
and
we
like
touched
it was liquid water. You know, we have like water vapor everywhere, so it's like liquid water specifically that did it. Not
yeah.
like,
All right. Well, I guess that's.
So
Yeah.
it's
you know, there's
it's
steer clear of it. I
Squirt
don't know.
guns
You
will
know,
defeat the aliens.
it's
exactly. And that was exactly what I would do. Once I
Maybe
figured
it's
it out.
the
Super
high-
soaker stock
Yeah.
went up.
it's
through
a
the roof.
specific combination of hydrogen and oxygen
Yeah,
because most of the atmosphere is nitrogen and oxygen.
exactly. I mean, there's the essential makings of water is in the atmosphere. But
All right,
liquid water is
signs.
different. So signs, yeah, vote for it. It's great. It's amazing.
It's gonna be a tough vote.
Everyone must.
I haven't seen Signs in quite a while.
Dude, it's so good. Just go into it with an open mind and let it fill you
Yeah.
with emotions
Fill me with your emotions.
Emotions.
and the signs, you know?
Yeah, the
Look at
signs.
the
Let me
signs.
flash you
Look
with
for the signs within this movie.
Memory eraser real quick.
Look for the signs.
Neuralize me.
Yeah.
Near
All right,
nice.
Mr. Ian DJ Housecat. What is
Uh,
your movie?
I consider this kind of Close Encounter. It's not in the same. It's more serious, but it's a classic and one of my favorites. I've chosen Predator
Oh,
That's-
interesting
That
take.
is an interesting one.
because it's not completely sci-fi like Alien. It's not all on a spaceship. It's literally about an alien that comes down to Earth to hunt humans.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a Close Encounter because they don't know what it is at first. It just keeps killing them off one by one.
Yep.
Is that the
And
one
I-
with the governor in it?
Yes,
Yes.
of course. It's like his.
You don't know
known
what
mes-
fucking Predator is?
No, I've seen it. I was just reminding
This
myself.
movie has two governors. I
Yeah.
pitched this movie before. And
Yeah,
have
I know.
you?
Yeah, for
Oh.
80s movies.
Oh, 80s
Oh,
movies.
that's a
Yeah,
classic 80s.
This
yeah,
movie produced
that
two
is.
governors.
But yeah, everyone knows the plot. You know, Commando Squad going down into the jungle. Probably what is it like South America, breaking
Mhm.
up some drug cartel or some terrorist group, and then they beat them, and apparently something starts taking all the commandos one by one, which happens to be an alien.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh.
But I do like the cast a lot, and I just like this movie a lot. Well, one of my favorite reasons is because it's the cinematography. I just like the shots of the jungles they take, like big wide pans of the jungle.
Mhm.
They really get not just like landscapes of mountain stuff. It's like one of those, but with a bunch of like jungle.
Uh-oh,
You get fire shots, so it's not just all like rocky mountains you see from far
Yeah.
distance. It's more like just but jungle and jungle and more jungle.
This movie's the shit because, especially if you went into it just knowing it's a Schwarzenegger movie,
You think it's gonna be all
starts
action?
out like an action Schwarzenegger
Right,
movie,
yeah.
and boom, a fucking alien
Yeah.
monster.
I remember when I
comes
saw
out.
it, I was just like, what?
Oh, yeah.
So I was
it's
looking
a
at like,
classic.
oh,
It's a
Arnold movie,
classic.
it's be
Yeah.
cool. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? What?
And I felt like the design was awesome. I
Yeah.
can't remember who was it. I think Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to be the original
Mhm.
alien.
Have you seen the original?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
really?
all weird looking. It's like got a giant head.
It looks
and
like an
big bulbous-
anteater kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Fuck.
It's
Yeah.
like it's got like a long neck and like anteater head.
Kind of reminds me of like a praying mantis in the head a little bit with the eyes. The
Yeah.
eyes were like this.
Uh-huh. That was gonna be his first American movie too.
Really?
And then because he
Oh,
thought
I
it'd be,
thought he was already famous here in America.
no, because he thought he'd be showcasing his like fucking
Oh, no.
karate
Nope.
skills.
Alien dude.
And they got him in this fucking suit, and then he fucking bailed out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
It was
Well,
like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I can't do my kicks in this.
Yeah,
No.
dude, what the fuck?
I can't do my splits.
Yeah.
I'm going to make him do
Mobility,
jungle.
what's
There's no
the-
semis in this movie. You can't do my splits on
Yeah.
the semi.
Hey, he surpassed. I did splits on 2 planes.
Is there a dancing fight scene? No, then I'm
No.
not doing it.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't fuck with no.
There ain't no footloose here.
Yeah, when are we gonna get a good Alien vs Predator? Hopefully, there's one down the pipeline.
Remake? Ooh.
Hopefully.
We watched the first one a while back on this show. And it does not hold up at
But
all.
for the,
it
which one was it?
Alien vs Predator.
Yeah, but what was your topic you said for the show? Was it like
Guilty
vers-
pleasure movies.
Oh yeah.
Yep, is
Oh,
mine.
that's a good one.
I beat out Batman and Robin.
Ooh, that's
And-
a great one.
Yeah,
Did you
same
pitch
here.
on that one?
Shit. That's a good one.
I don't remember.
I think it was just us, me, you, and Mike was on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Yeah,
I
we watched
pitched.
the unrated cut, and they added like a bunch of CG blood, and it looked so fucking
Oh,
bad.
really? Did they add it?
The
Oh,
dialogue is awful.
Oh, yeah.
So fucking bad.
Yeah.
I
I
wish.
mean,
it
the only
was
good
that
scenes
bad.
about it is when they actually fight. The fight scenes are okay.
Yeah, that
We
was
got-
the- that
well,
was
that's
the
what
cool
everyone
part.
wanted to see anyway.
Yeah.
But I
That's
just
all
didn't
I
like
want
how
from
the
the
Predators
theaters.
died so
But if
fast.
they do one like in the future in space with Space Marines,
Yeah.
I think it could be really cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
it could be definitely.
That's
Talk
what I'm
about
saying.
the-
It's a good idea. It's just hard to do. I mean,
Like
they-
you go aliens. The plot of Aliens, like the Marines are coming in to investigate this colony that disappeared. They get there, the colony's gone. There's a shit ton of aliens, but then the Predators come in to hunt the aliens for sport.
Right. Yeah.
And then the
Oh,
that'd be
humans
great.
are just stuck in the middle, which is kind of what they do in every of the, all the because that's how it would
yeah,
be.
but they didn't eat the whole ancient pyramid.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
I mean, the only part I liked about it is that it gave some more backstory on him.
Yeah.
That was the only good thing that really came out of it.
Be cool. What if
I mean, versus movies just don't do good sometimes. I mean, Freddy vs. Jason didn't do any good.
Yeah.
But people wanted that for years,
Mhm.
and it took forever to make, and it was
Batman
just a bomb.
vs Superman
'cause they're
got
just-
shat on,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I dig a shit on.
but it's a great movie. Fuck
Yeah,
Rotten
it is a
Tomatoes.
great fucking movie.
Rotten Tomatoes going
But
down.
I think it's just because versus movies have a lot. They're like very gimmicky. You know?
That and
Yeah.
the very
Like, they're
big,
filled
the
with gimmicks.
anticipation gets built so
Yeah,
big.
it's way too much, and people expect too much from
That's
it.
a
I mean,
good
I
fucking
remember
theme for the movie club.
most of the
though.
versus
Versus
movies I
movies, yeah.
watched were like
Versus
the hype
movies.
train was real. It was a big hype train.
Oh fuck yeah!
All right, anything else on Predator?
Not really. Just great cast, great cinematography.
A lot of great one-liners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper, of course.
It can
Classic
bleed.
80s.
It can die. We can kill it.
Get it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That-
this
that
is
movie.
this Predator, dude.
Predator.
I kind of like Predators more though.
Really? The
Really?
original? I can nothing.
Wait, was
I-
the second one called Predators?
No, the
Predator
second-
2.
Predator 2.
It goes-
Predators was the newest one with Adrian Brody.
that was
Oh,
like
I never saw
that was in
that.
2010.
Really?
That's a good one.
2010.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
They
remember that one.
they drop a bunch of Earth's deadliest killers. They kidnap them and they drop them on this planet.
It's
that's
like a hunting
big,
reservation
Yeah, it's a
planet.
big reservoir for
Damn.
hunting. And there's like 2 clans of Predator and they hate each other. And fucking,
Damn, dude,
it's
that
pretty
sounds
cool.
crazy.
Yeah,
Morpheus
like-
is in it.
Hell
What?
yeah.
Like in the humans, there's a serial
Fish
killer. There's a gorilla,
Oh.
fighter from Africa. There's a Mexican drug cartel, Spetsnaz, a Yakuza dude.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Wow.
Huh, I didn't know that existed.
And yeah, they got a bunch of good actors in there too. They got Foreman from 70 Show.
Oh my god.
What's he
doing
Topher?
in there?
He
Yeah.
was the serial killer.
Yeah,
that
then
they
they
made.
got
really?
Adrian Brody. They got Danny Trejo for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty good.
Lawrence Fishburne's in it for a little bit.
I like
Shit.
Lawrence Fishburne.
And trying to think if there's anybody else.
Predator.
Yeah, Predator's in it.
Yeah, we just
newest-
need the Expendables versus.
Well,
the
the guy
aliens
who's in a
of
bunch of Tarantino films.
Robert
What's his?
Rodriguez.
No, did you ever see what's the one that just came out that was a little while back? We were all in the cabin.
Hateful Eight.
Yeah, did you ever see
Hateful
Hateful Eight?
I never saw it.
Ah,
I
what?
wanted to.
Ah,
Like which actor?
yeah, I'm trying to remember who he plays. He's the guy in Django. You've seen Django?
Yes.
He's the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
has him hanging upside down. He says "cock-a-doodle doo." You
I
know,
don't know.
Cockadoodle doo.
and he almost
what?
chops off his dick.
Who is he in Predators?
He's the other serial killer. He's like, when I get out of here, I'm gonna do so much cocaine and rape so many fine bitches.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
he's in that show Longmire. He's in
Oh.
Vice Principals. You ever see that? With,
I never watched it.
I can't think of what else he's in. He's the
He's in a bunch of- he's in a bunch of
Tarantinos?
nah. It's just Hateful Eight.
Oh,
No,
damn.
he's in Django. He's in Hateful Eight.
I don't remember him in
I
Django.
don't remember that part.
Walton Goggins.
Gotta pull out the fact checker here.
Oh shit, that dude's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's
I like
in it.
him.
Vice,
Oh,
you
yeah.
watch Vice Principals. He's fucking hilarious.
Really? Is he? Oh, really?
Him and Danny McBride.
Nice.
I can't remember who I've seen her before. Who's the main female in Predators? I'm trying to remember who she is. I've seen her.
I
Some
don't know.
Mexican-
I don't know anything else she's been in. But all right, we need to vote.
Yeah.
Yep. Voting
So,
time.
We got Paul, Men in Black 2, Signs, and Predator.
Let's do this.
All right, the
All right.
41st movie in the movie closet.
We have one vote for Signs. Number 2, Signs, with a crop circle in the shape of a penis.
Ah,
That's a classic. That's a classic.
Yeah.
With a crumpled
Always
piece of
gonna
paper.
have a-
Remember that that's the funniest person here.
Yeah, hilarious.
I mean, we have to have a penis.
We have one for Paul.
Ooh.
Punish ass.
Oh
And the Punisher skull on it.
Punish ass.
Punish ass, please. And then we have one for Men in Black 2.
Ooh, so Signs,
So
it
Signs
is.
took it.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Signs. We're gonna go watch Signs.
We're gonna watch Mel Gibson. Great man.
Great
We're gonna
man.
go watch the great public figure that is
Yeah,
Mel
yeah,
Gibson.
yeah.
I
We're
love
gonna
Mel
come
Gibson.
back and talk about it.
Apollo. You're sweet too.
Movie closet.
Movies.
Movie closet.
Movies.
Movie closet.
Movies.
Movie closet.
We're back in the movie closet, episode 41. We just watched M. Night Shyamalan's Signs.
With a twist.
Yeah, so M. Night Shyamalan Signs.
Yep.
Brian's
Aliens.
top 5 favorite movie.
It's in my top 5. Not sure where it lands. After 3.
So 4 or 5.
So 4 or 5.
Where to begin
Yeah, you guys go ahead.
with
I don't want
Signs? Let's get some impressions. Bass
to. Yeah.
has never seen this all the way through. What'd you think about it, Bass?
It was very. The acting was intense.
Mm.
The shots, the cinematography was great. There's a few actions the characters made in the movie which I thought were somewhat questionable, but I mean, for the sake of the story, it worked out very well. Overall, definitely impressed. It's definitely an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and I would definitely rank it up there with the top M. Night Shyamalan movies. Like Sixth Sense. Along those lines. I was excited to watch it, and I was not let down. There was a few times they get a little slow, but that was probably just because I was hot and hungry. But
I'm hungry people.
All right, I disagree with the
What
acting
happened?
being intense.
What
And
do
I
you got?
disagree with the beautiful cinematography,
Really?
which I'll touch on after we hear Ian's.
Okay.
You haven't seen it before either, right?
I've seen it. I just haven't seen it in a long time.
What'd you think?
I liked
first
it.
impressions?
Like out of 10, I'd probably give it maybe a 7, close to that.
Yeah, I'd go six,
Really?
high 6.
High 6. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, it's not as bad as I remember it
Give
being.
me your reasons.
All right.
I want to hear this shit.
I don't know if it's how like we're taught at school,
Uh-huh.
but I do not like how centered he would make shots.
See, I love that shit. That's what I do a lot in my own photography
It
and
was-
filmmaking
No,
myself.
it's not that. It's just that like he used that
Stanley
like
Kubrick, one of the greatest
hollow
directors
that
of all time.
frame the
Yeah,
shots.
door frames. Those
Like-
were fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought those were
I
fine.
probably used them too many times. Though.
It was
you did
like-
5 or 6, maybe less than that, probably.
Yeah,
the
but
one
it all takes place in a house. Of course, you're gonna have door frame shots.
Well, I'm talking about
Okay,
when at the
there's-
pizza
see-
shop. It does that at the pizza
yeah,
shop.
I know, and that it just becomes a motif throughout.
the way he would frame some of the center shots, like when he was looking under the door in that pantry.
Yeah,
Then
wait,
there'd be
of the where the alien was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like, it just fucking looks weird to me because he would use things to frame the center of the frame when I
Uh-huh.
feel like you don't need to frame the center of a shot because it's the center. If something's center, it looks center. But he would frame it with things, and it would just look like a fucked up third shot, like too much of a third. But it's good because he's using it to frame the center.
Right.
And
I mean, I
it
kinda
just
get
looked
that.
off to me. And
Really?
I didn't like, yeah, it just
See,
bothered me.
I love that style.
I liked when
I
like
like framing within a frame.
when it was the door was open a sliver. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite shots in the whole movie.
That was a good
with
center
the
shot.
connotations of like that room like that, and his wife's dress is barely like moving in a breeze.
Yeah.
I love that shot.
That's a good shot.
I don't know.
Good shot.
I guess I'm just
Good
not
shot.
used to things being centered.
Yeah,
I
but,
feel like I
like-
just get pounded into me like thirds.
Oh yeah, I know, but that's why I like when you go against that. And like if you watch a Kubrick movie, he centers constantly.
yeah. I
he
haven't seen
constantly
one
centers.
in a while.
Yeah, like in Full Metal Jacket, I just watched it. He centers so much in that,
Oh,
and I
there's
love that.
So much like perfect symmetry in that, and
Yeah,
and
like in this, he had symmetry, but it was like off. Like it was center, but then he would have two separate like planes facing two other ways.
Yeah.
Like a diagonal and up and down, or like two different things around a centered character.
then maybe what
it's
I mean.
a strange way to do it.
Maybe the way he was doing it was meant to make you feel kind of uneasy, or
I think it would. I think all the slow, like when it gets slow. I mean, I love when it gets slow. I love dialogue. But I think that the slow turns and the slow movements, that's definitely just to build it.
See, yeah,
yeah.
when
To build it
the
hard.
the fucking seemed like one of the one times he did use thirds was when they were deciding what to eat for dinner, and Mel Gibson was sitting at the left
Right.
third. That looked really good.
Dude, he uses thirds a lot though. Like there
I
were
didn't
several
notice it
times
that
where he
much.
gets
He goes over the thirds, and I feel like it's to emphasize the middle of the frame.
Yeah, yeah.
And it looks weird to me.
Really,
Yeah, it bothers me. It really does.
really. It doesn't bother me.
And
I
then
think it's nice.
he
I think the compositions are nice.
there was a shit ton of static shots in the beginning, and I know it's for the pacing of what he was going
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
It just kind of was boring.
Really?
I mean, but when it picked up at the end,
yeah. I mean,
when
I
he
love that
fucking
ending.
grips the bat and
Yeah.
the score kicks in,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was
yeah.
the coolest part for
I
me.
know. I love
Oh,
that.
yeah,
scene.
he's like
It's
swing
like a
away.
really
I love
dynamic
that scene,
swoosh
yeah.
into it.
Yeah,
That was really
the
good.
camera is never stationary in that last 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
it's always
It's
moving.
like a cool spot.
Yeah.
It was cool when we first saw the alien in the screen of the TV.
Yeah,
that's
dope.
a great
And
shot.
then
yeah.
like
Yeah,
when
that's a
they
good
get a
shot.
shot of the baseball bat broken on
Dude,
the
I love
on
when
the
they do
floor.
those like rotating shots, like around the cup spilled,
yeah.
and the like half the bat on with all the glass around it. I fucking love those rotating shots. Yeah,
I think one of my favorite dialogue / shots in the movie is probably the flashback when the last not quite the extremely last one when he's talking to his wife, but the last one when the officer's like talking to him, like, you know, and she's like, do you understand the information I've
Mhm.
given you and stuff? And it's
Yeah.
just so feels so raw.
yeah. I think the performances are great. I think that Mel Gibson is like a great crier. I think that
Yeah,
his
he
crying
did.
scenes are like too real almost in some
Yeah.
cases. Like when I see him, I'm like, it's hard to watch because he's like really crying.
Yeah.
And like at the table, I mean, a lot of people giggle at that scene, but I think it's fucking beautiful when he's like, I'm not gonna waste one more minute of my life on prayer.
Yeah.
Like, cause you just know he feels so betrayed by God. You know, why the fuck would God do that?
Just sitting there.
To
I
him.
hate you.
I love, and people are like, oh, that's too much, but I think that's exactly right. You know,
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
you'd be pissed off and yeah.
I just think a lot of things when people look at it different, it's just because this is 2017. This movie was made when,
2002, I think.
so it's just like depending when you saw it.
Yeah, yeah.
You still see because when you first saw it, you thought it was a big dramatic scene. People who've never seen it, that's the reason
I mean,
why
I
they
guess,
might
but
think.
I still think it holds up.
Oh yeah, I
think
know.
it
I think that's what I was
think
just
it's
saying. That's
fine.
why I might think some people think it's
Right.
too over. Too. What was the word you used? Like, I don't want to say cheesy.
Over like
When he's
just
crying, when he's
overdone,
crying, yeah,
Overdramatized.
yeah, a little too much.
Yeah, but if you saw the movie originally, you know what it's actually like. You know.
Yeah, I mean, but why does it have to be like that?
Well, it's just
How
how
does our
things are.
generation feel that it's like corny to feel emotion now?
I don't think anything was over the top. I think Mel Gibson gave the only solid performance of this movie.
Really?
Yeah,
I think that
I didn't really like
I liked
Joaquin.
I thought it was fine. I mean,
it
there's
was
nothing
not
huge.
him. Is the fucking dialogue, and I know it was supposed to be dry for setting up for the
Yeah.
dry humor that he did. Some
Yeah.
of it hit. I feel like a lot of it missed. It's just
Really?
not how fucking people talk, and it just really detached me.
But in what way? In what scene?
All right, so like the fucking when he's talked about when they're sitting at the TV,
Yeah,
they're gonna
the
change-
girl
Just
throwing
the
up.
girl
This is
throwing
gonna
up.
no, this is gonna change history books.
Yeah,
They're gonna rewrite science books
Right,
after this,
right.
and then the TV says they're after.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was good. That was a good example of it.
Right.
Like it's just dry monotone,
Mm-hmm.
and the way they fucking talk to each other, it's like a fucking mid-century play. Like I can't fucking think of any shitty
Yeah.
ones off the top of my head, but the way they talk is just not how people talk the way I thought.
Really?
Like they fucking have no emotion in when they're speaking, or like when they're about to run outside, and he's like, when he's like trying to tell him to run out there, like you're mad with anger, and he's like,
Mhm.
how? He's like, explain that to me. Explain
Yeah,
like
well, I
running
mean,
like that.
That was just because he didn't want to do it, and his brother was like, "Let's go kick their ass." And
Well,
a
he's like had to
fucking
explain it to
ex-priest.
him his plan like he was a fucking child. Like you
I mean,
fucking
yeah.
would know what he was trying to get at, like scare
Yeah,
the guy.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, he just recently lost his wife. He just lost his faith. He quit being a.
It wasn't just him though; it was everybody. The way
Well,
everybody
no,
talked.
I'm just getting at that one part. You know, he's just like he's scared. He doesn't know what's out there. He's just like he just saw something on the freaking
Yeah, but
roof.
you're using what I said is like I'm not saying it's just him. It's everyone in the movie talks that way. They talk monotone and really dry, and they fucking have no real emotions at all. And I know it's to set up the dry humor jokes.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest one was the general, the military
dude,
Oh
guy.
yeah,
that
that was
was-
pretty funny. I like the
I
general.
love that shit. Yeah.
Dwight's dad.
Yeah. I know. I think his brother. I personally feel like his brother did a good performance,
Me too.
and my reason being behind it is that he's trying to step up for his brother. he doesn't know where he's going in life, doesn't know what he wants to do in life. He's confused himself. And now he's trying to step up and help his brother. Like, personally, when I'm around, family tragedy, I feel disjointed and out of place, then kind of feel haze like, I'm just here. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out, Felt kind of relatable to his like silence and confusion.
I can see that.
Like the fucking cop even was talking like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really.
It was the tone
Okay.
of the way that everyone spoke.
Okay. But see, the thing is that you can say that about any movie, because the way people talk in movies is not how they talk in real life.
Also, it's a small
I don't know,
religious.
They're like
fucking-
very grand. Movies have these like very worked out and grand like flowery speeches that
Yeah.
don't happen in life ever.
And this is a
it
small
happens in movies,
religious farm town.
I knew I
Coming
should've
under
fucking wrote some of them down.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
coming under like the end of the world,
Right. Well, I mean, I just
what they think might be.
I think it's just like stylized dialogue, and the stylized performances too. Everybody's very somber and like very slow in their action.
Yeah.
I think that's all stylized.
Yeah.
It's not like just bad acting.
I know. Yeah, it was definitely.
Yeah, it's
It
like
was
it's
definitely
very
by
stylized.
choice the way, and I just don't like the choice.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It
yeah.
just wasn't. I couldn't get into it
really.
because I was like, I can never see anyone talking like this.
You
See,
can't
I don't
get
see
into
that.
it.
I don't
It
see how you
just-
affected you that much, because I think the dialogue is pretty great.
It didn't affect me that much.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it bothered me. But it all fucking towards the scene about when he's talking about the two types of people,
Yeah, yeah,
coincidence
yeah,
or
yeah.
faith.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good. That was a really
Yeah,
good
that
little
speech,
monologue,
yeah.
with the exception of Joaquin's story of why he's a believer.
Yeah, but this is just a funny little thing. He's like a young
I don't
asshole.
think it was that funny, dude.
He's a minor league baseball player douchebag, and he's like that's the one experience he's had in his life that it made him think that way. So think about it that way: is that he's this young
That just
douchebag.
seems so insignificant.
I
to
feel
me.
like he redeemed
but it's very
himself when he
subtle,
told his
it's very
brother.
subtle.
I feel like he definitely redeemed himself though at the end when he's to his brother. He's
Oh,
like,
and he stands
that
up.
I
Yeah,
saw
like
that,
yeah.
look I saw in your eyes.
I don't ever want to see.
I don't want to
to.
see that look ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
You're supposed to be the older brother.
Yeah, I love that idea too. How like his brother used to be a priest and all like kind, and now he's like a complete cynical. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't believe in anything.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he's like, just can you pretend how you used to be?
Yeah, that was cool.
I love that,
was
idea.
cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that, we should get into a little bit of what the movie, this little plot of the movie.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mel Gibson used to be a priest.
Mm-hmm.
His wife was killed in a
Yes.
car accident, and the guy fell asleep at the wheel. They think they're these kids fucking with their crop. They get crop circles. I don't
Turns
know.
out.
Turns out to be
Not-
actual
not-
aliens. It's a really. I did really like how they handled this alien invasion. 'Cause
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
I can't really think of any other movies off the top of my head that did it like this.
See, that's what I love about it too. Is that it's extremely different. Like a
It
completely
is.
different take on alien invasion. It's like how it would be for us. Like if I knew aliens were invading, I would go to my grandparents' farm and just like camp out there. And,
Yeah.
like, watch the news. So it'd be like how it is for us experiencing
Yeah.
it not in a big city and just like board up the fucking windows.
Yeah, it was kind of like fucking Frank Miller-esque to me in The Dark Knight Returns, how he uses the news to tell a lot of his story.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
I
kind
love
of did that with this.
yeah.
Although pretty much like 80% of the aliens in this movie are told through media
Yeah,
of what
yeah,
everyone else is
definitely.
seeing.
I
sure.
love how they use the news. Like, and I love how they put the TV in the closet. Like,
Yeah.
it's a ridiculous thing, but and he explains it off, but like, I don't know why, but I love that. I think it's a great,
They
like,
That's
did-
great.
a
yeah,
great
see,
technique.
So like a lot of problems in my head from just remembering this movie
Yeah.
were a lot of them were answered just by watching the movie again.
Right, yeah.
Like the fact that so I mean even from the beginning point I was telling you earlier when they were like, oh, they're not going to use the kid read this fucking book about
yeah,
alien
it's just
theories.
a book of alien theories.
And he was like, oh, they're not going to fucking use weapons because then we'll get scared and use nukes and we'll ruin the planet for resources. So I'm
Mhm.
like, and then you're kind of like, oh, these fucking aliens are coming in here naked pretty much to fucking take
Yeah,
over the
yeah.
world. But then like they implied that they weren't here to take over the world. They were here to take us
yeah, or
for some kind of
something.
harvesting
Or
science
kill us or
research,
something.
Yeah.
something like that.
yeah,
I mean, it just makes
Yeah,
more
it
sense if they're
was-
just coming to take
mhm.
people and
Right,
not to
right.
just kill people.
They're not trying to destroy the world. Like they're trying to do whatever they want to us or whatever.
Yeah.
Harvest. I don't know.
But satellites.
Yeah, and like back to like their strategy and stuff. Like the army dude. I love that scene just because he explains
Yeah, that was
exactly
cool.
what's happening.
Did he ask
I
him
love
what
it.
he thought about it?
Yeah, he
or was it
was-
on the TV or something?
No,
But-
no, they didn't know it was actual aliens yet. Like they were like rumors around the town. I
It-
think.
yeah,
like,
you're just
talking about the
they
crop
hadn't-
circles.
Yeah, they're just talking about
Oh,
crop circles and
okay.
who did it.
Yeah, and it's
And
just
then-
like, so
yeah.
what they do is they show up, they
He
scout.
tells them the
Oh, wait,
story of
wait.
what happened, pretty much.
No,
probe.
people. Well, like the crop circles were going around. Remember, because
What
Yeah.
was it going on the news?
yeah,
And
remember because
I
she
can't-
watched. Remember when they turn up the TV when the little girls like there's the same thing on every channel
Yeah.
and they're talking about how
No,
it
I'm
could be
sa-
a hoax or it could be real.
See, I didn't know if he was
So-
in that office, if he brought it up to him, or if that
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
just said it.
I think he went to the office to talk to him about like
The person at their house.
what's going on and like the person at their house and that now they think the aliens are there
yeah.
and so now they did know that that was an alien
Mm-hmm.
because or they they were in denial
Now-
but they assumed.
Let me. The biggest fucking plot hole in the goddamn movie.
They can't
Mhm.
open doors.
The fucking that. Also the fucking alien in the goddamn pantry. He
Uh-huh.
goes up, he sees them. So first mistake is not calling the military at the beginning there.
Okay.
Second mistake, getting down there with a fucking knife to look in there and third mistake, accidentally cutting the guy's alien's
How's that a
fucking
mistake?
fingers.
I don't think it was an accident.
He didn't accidentally cut his
He's
fingers.
freaked
he
the
fucking
fuck
cut
out.
Oh, he
It's an
freaked out.
alien
Yeah.
reaching at him.
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
be
have done
like,
the
I'm
same
gonna
thing.
stab until that hand's gone.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna destroy that hand.
Well, the biggest and then
I don't know. I would do the same thing as him.
the fourth
Like I would
mistake
try
is
and then I'd walk away, be like, I can't. And then I'd be like, no, fuck,
him
I gotta see this
leaving
shit.
and not telling anybody about it.
Okay, but who would really care?
Who would give a shit?
Because this is after
Yeah.
has been established aliens.
aliens
coming.
are invading.
Well,
There are
yeah.
lights above huge major cities, and he's
Yeah,
gonna call
but-
and be like, send the military.
Be
There's
like,
one in
hey,
the pantry.
military, I have an alien here
They're gonna
that's
be like,
alive,
"You're lying."
captured. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, yeah, let's send someone out there, get it.
Dude,
and
do you
let's
know our
figure out-
government?
figure out.
They're gonna be like,
they're
yeah,
gonna
we'll send someone right out.
Fuck you.
Yeah, they're
First
saying
of
you're a
all,
lunatic.
secondly, we're fucking.
Yeah.
They're revving up to defend the most important resources of the country. They're
And
not
like,
gonna
oh,
give a
yeah.
fuck
this
about
is like
little
this is
town.
a
But
loophole that's in every
the
like
best
horror movie.
if they
is
had,
that-
if they were to get the alien body and the aliens wouldn't have ran off, they might have been able to figure out,
What reason do they have to believe him though?
yeah,
because
small
they know
farmer in
that there's
Pennsylvania.
aliens getting ready to invade.
Yeah,
the
but
Earth.
why would they believe he has one captured? Why would they spend the time and
and
resources?
also
Why would
he
they
has
not
maybe one day left on
believe?
this earth. Why would he like take his time, call the cops, have them all come out there, or why wouldn't he go straight back to his family and be like, let's get the fuck out or board up? You know,
Mhm.
he's not gonna take the time to be like,
Yeah,
I
because
caught
he
this
did
alien.
want to leave right after.
Yeah, he
that.
was like, we're going.
I don't
And
know.
also like in this is loophole in every horror movie is that like questioning the characters, like what they do. If they did all the smart things, then there wouldn't be a plot.
well, I mean,
You know,
there was
and like
plenty of.
and you could say that
plot.
any horror movie, why the fuck aren't they just calling the police? You know, like there's a dude outside, like why aren't they doing
I
this?
mean, the only purpose of
it's the same thing.
the only purpose I can see the director not having the only purpose I can see the director not or the writers not having him call the military was so that this same alien could show up at the end of the movie
Mm.
and try to kill his son, but his
Well,
son has
yeah.
asthma, and so that whole thing of his son's lungs were closed. Now he is a believer in
He
God
shot
again.
poison.
Like
He shot
that's
poison.
that
Yeah, he
is
shot
What?
poison.
Because
the-
his lungs were closed, so it didn't
Yeah,
poison him.
Poison didn't get
That's
it.
why
Yeah.
he didn't die.
that is like
he was trying to kill him. He tried to kill him.
I mean,
Straight
in my
revenge.
opinion,
Straight tried to kill
that
him.
is the key to the whole like purpose of the movie, because the whole purpose of the movie was basically him getting his faith back.
Basically.
And if he wouldn't have
the
one either
twist.
cut the alien's fingers off or told someone about it, the alien wouldn't have been there to try to kill his son, and then he wouldn't have got his faith back because his son came back to
I don't
life.
know, man.
Exactly. That's but this is just like that's how you make a plot.
Yeah, it's,
Things
it's
come
just
back
conflict.
later.
It's just
Yeah.
conflict, but
Things come
I
back
think-
later.
I didn't have any problem with the way Mel Gibson acted when he went in there,
Yeah.
except for the fact that he didn't go in it all stealthy like go in there. He announced himself.
I'm
to
here
what-
with the paddy
'cause
wagon.
He thought he
Because
was,
he was like in denial still.
yeah, he thought it was still the prank. It was a
yeah.
hoax.
Mhm.
if he would have just kind of peeked under there without saying anything, he probably would
Right.
have been able to see something.
Yeah.
But again, that's for dramatic effect.
It is, yeah. That's just dramatic effect.
But
yeah.
I think the bigger plot hole would be how the fuck the thing got out of the pantry instead of.
I think it's when all the other hundreds of aliens came. And
Yeah, and then they left him.
yeah, but then they look inside the house and they're like, "Oh, there's one stuck. Let's remove this shit and let him out. He can help."
Either that
And then they
or
left him because he was wounded.
I
You
guess
know-
maybe too, because he was probably sent to get that guy. So then, with him not coming
Or,
back with this
yeah.
guy, they're like, "Oh, we gotta go double back here because this
Yeah,
fucker
it's
never
possible.
came back with this
yeah,
guy."
that too. Yeah, yeah.
or
you
another
know.
option is the pantry's doorknob doesn't latch that well, and the only thing holding it was the stuff on the door, and
Yeah,
he just
I mean,
barged
well,
his way
like,
out.
yeah, and like Mel Gibson even says, like when it fades out, he says, like he's like, "We need to board every window in this house," and Joaquin Phoenix is like, "How do you know boards are going to do anything?"
Yeah.
And Mel Gibson said, "They seem to have trouble with pantry doors." So he explains like he can't get out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, when they said Joaquin found out on the radio that they're just leaving their wounded behind
yeah, yeah.
because
it
people are
mentions
finding
it.
out that water fucks them up.
Yeah, that's why I think that was their explanation for why he was still there. That alien.
Yeah.
They just mentioned that tiny little thing.
I just fucking. I mean, that's cool, but the fucking fact that he only had 2 fingers cut
Yeah, yeah.
off and they left him behind is not as cool to me as him wanting to stay behind just as for his vendetta against Mel
Yeah.
Gibson.
Well, maybe he did. I mean, we don't know.
I just feel like that would be way
We don't
cooler.
know, you know?
Like, fucking maybe he whacks off with that hand and now he can't
Fucking
enjoy
bastard.
it anymore.
Yeah.
That's why he
Wait,
stayed.
hey,
that
what-
could be. I mean,
what
you
if-
can take it as that too. I feel like, you know,
What if their hands are the genitalia? So you just cut off
you
his fucking
bastard
dick.
cut off 2 of my dicks.
So another cool thing, they had camouflage.
Yeah, I
And
love
something
Yeah,
that.
that
I
camo
didn't
was really cool.
remember at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Was when he's holding his arm up and Mel Gibson's standing like behind his arm, and you can see
Yeah.
Mel Gibson in the alien's forearm.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
badass.
And then when she screams and he turns around, and
Yeah.
you see her screaming in his back.
yeah, that was
Fucking
fucking
love
dope.
that
That was
shit.
very
Yeah.
cool.
And like
They
the
kinda set it
boy's
up with the
plaid
TV
shirt was
reflection,
blending
Yeah,
in.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And speaking of setup, we got to
Mm.
talk about the whole theme of the movie, which
Uh-huh.
is signs,
With
destiny,
Destiny
preordained.
or none that exists.
Yeah. So everything in the movie was just a setup for the end that it
Right.
was God's plan.
They were all signs of that coincidence.
Signs of God.
doesn't exist. So
Yeah, I'm
everything
a-
happens for a reason.
I'm a licensed minister, I will agree.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, really cool because you have Mel Gibson, who is ex-priest, just fucking pissed off all the time. He thinks everything's random, everyone's alone.
Mm-hmm.
But you get all these setups, like the daughter
Right.
takes a sip out of every glass of water,
Yeah, it doesn't
and
like
she
it.
leaves it in the house, and it helps them at the end of the movie
Yeah.
with the alien
Yep.
to fucking fuck it up.
Yep.
When his wife died and she was impaled on the
Dude,
tree.
I love that scene when she says "see," when she says
Yeah.
tell Graham and it's him."
Yeah, she's talking
She
to him.
says, so like, who even knows? Is that her? You know, it's like, is that God speaking? I love that because she's like,
Yeah.
tell Graham to see.
And he was like, I'm here.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
she's
that
like,
part
"See."
was cool. That was it was a cool ending how that happened.
Yeah, I love the like how he edited the ending,
Mhm.
like how it does
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And then she says "swing away" and she dies, and then like the music starts, and then he
That
cuts back.
score was
Oh, it's beautiful.
I didn't like it until that point.
Dude, yeah,
When he's gripping that
I'm
bat.
telling you, man.
Oh, yeah.
great
It was really
score.
good.
I could hear the
Little
grip.
shout out
I could
to
hear him gripping
James
the bat in
Newton
my
Howard.
head.
He
Yeah.
does all in my Shyamalan movies, and if you want to hear great soundtracks, listen to those, dude.
Yeah, then when it clicks.
Fucking great.
Because then he does those he doesn't even do like a crazy flat. He just shows
yeah.
previous
he just literally
sections of
builds
dialogue.
it together. I love that shit.
Yeah,
I love
like
how he
he's
just
like
builds it.
it's serious because even like the score just screams like putting pieces of a
It
puzzle
does.
together. And that's what it is.
Literally,
It
it's
is.
scream,
Yeah.
and that's why I love like his look into the camera, Mel Gibson's look, and like how he's just like putting everything together and the music's with it.
Just like-
I think it's just like that's the kind
Yeah.
of look that goes with that music. Some
Yeah.
intense stare into a camera,
It's
Yeah.
just
like
oh,
perfectly centered with shit behind
turns
you,
the-
like beautifully framed.
So yeah, she
Swing
tells
away.
him to see,
Yeah, swing away,
and then
see.
she tells his brother to swing away,
Swing away.
and then Mel Gibson's like, "Holy fuck!" Like,
Fuck
because there's a bat on the wall right next to his brother. He's fucking realizing that the water fucks him up. Well,
Mhm.
he doesn't say anything about
No,
the water.
not
does
yet,
he?
not yet. Yeah,
So it's just the swing away thing, and then he remembers talking about whether is it possible that everything is not a coincidence.
right.
And
Yeah,
that's when he realizes it's not.
yeah.
and then at the end of the movie, he's got his fucking white collar back.
Yeah, he's
on.
got it back
Well,
on.
I don't think he realizes it's
He's
not a
back, baby.
coincidence completely. He doesn't 100% believe till his son,
Nah, dude. I think
I think at that moment when
he's believing at that point.
yeah, when he tells Meryl to swing away, I think that's when he kind of connected everything, and he was like, "Oh fuck."
Because he said earlier in the film that when she said that, it was just random
Yeah,
neurons
neurons.
firing off in her brain because she was dying.
And she was remembering one of their baseball.
So he
one of his
wouldn't have
baseball
said
games.
it if he didn't fucking realize that this is what she meant was. For
And
this
then
moment.
Meryl, Joaquin Phoenix, he realizes it too. I love his look when he tells him to swing away
yeah.
because he told him what she said.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And he was like, "Oh fuck, I love
And
that
even
look."
too, another part of the setup things when he was in the army office,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he was saying that he had the record for home runs, but then the guy's like, he also had the record for most strikeouts.
Yeah.
No matter what, he always swung.
Yeah.
And then Joaquin was like, "This felt wrong not to
So
swing."
wrong not to
Yeah.
swing.
And
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
"Oh,
You're like,
that's
"Ooh." It gives me fucking chills, man. I love that shit. I love little Easter eggs like that.
The
Yeah.
whole movie is
He
a
was
fucking
meant
Easter egg.
to swing out of Alien. killing. I love like the shot when they're running out of the house when Joaquin's fighting him, and the little girl comes back around and looks through the window, and he's just like facing down the alien
Yeah.
with a bat,
Yeah.
dude. I fucking and then he hits the glass on the like coffee table and splashes it. I fucking love that shot.
This is
Yeah.
my moment.
It's just like a fucking human, just like up against an alien with a bat in a living room. I
Yeah.
fucking love that idea.
He's just like,
He's just
"You're
winding up.
fucked."
He's like, let's do this shit, man.
yeah, he had an interesting way to really make it bare bones
Yeah,
because they took all weapons out of the equation
Exactly.
somehow.
Somehow
Interesting.
because of the nuclear option.
I feel like they could have used technology still though.
Well, they did to get there, I guess.
It was a
but
very weak thread of why they don't have weapons.
I think
even
that's
even like fucking the classic, just suck people up. Like
well,
they did.
I mean, that's
but I guess that's all objective.
they don't
anyways.
do that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It
Hey,
could be
this
a
isn't
different
War
kind
of
of
the
aliens.
Worlds.
Depends on the alien, you know.
So yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's why I said like the last 15 minutes of that movie are like some of my favorite minutes. It's just like movie magic, you know. That
yeah, it
last
was
15
cool.
minutes, you
That
just
ending
feel
was
it.
good.
The music comes together, the visuals come together. It's
The
fucking,
puzzles
like, you
pieces
feel it.
fall into place.
Don't you just feel it? It's fucking great, dude.
I like the fucking. See, I mean, I think overall it's pretty good. It got kind of slow. I didn't like the dialogue very much.
Yeah.
I didn't like a lot of the shots. But hey, I'm not a fucking director. What do I know?
Well, I mean, I like this. I like how slow it is, but that's my preference. I like slow things.
I think thematically it was cool. The story was cool.
Definitely. Usually, aliens would be the completely refute religion. Like as soon as aliens pop up here,
Yeah,
a lot of people think, well, that means God doesn't exist because we're supposed to be his only creation,
his image.
his image.
If they
so
look
what the fuck is
anything
this?
different,
And that
yeah.
means zero. But
Well,
like, I love how,
I-
like through all the coincidences, and then he felt all the shit and saw what his wife was trying to tell him,
Yeah,
that he like gains his faith back, like
Mhm.
even through something that should shatter it.
yeah, that is pretty.
I mean,
cool.
I'm not even that faithful, and that's like super powerful to me to gain that back through like some science fiction.
How can you
I-
not after that though? Like,
I-
right.
there's clearly someone telling you.
Yeah, I mean, if all those things happen perfectly like they did,
yeah.
then I'd be like, well, fuck. Yeah.
No, I may be wrong on this. Don't quote me. And if I remember right, the Bible says God made us in His image, but it didn't really specify that He did or didn't make anybody else anywhere else.
No, it does.
It does.
It says like we are his creation.
Well, we are His creation, but
But
Does it
like,
specifically
so
say
you think
only
that just because they
creation?
don't specify that we are the one and only in the universe,
yeah,
but
like
it says we are his creation,
yeah, it just says
that
we are.
there could be other creations.
Yeah, I mean it's very vague if it just says
I
we are His
suppose,
creation.
yeah.
Like we are a creation of Him, and the book is just written about our story. It kind of leaves it open to interpretation that He could have created something else.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
but when you really think about it, there's no way. Because like, was he doing all of this shit for every other race of things that he created, like the flood, and like, was he
Hmm.
spending so much time doing all these things, speaking to Moses and stuff on this planet?
Oh,
he
he's,
had all
who
those other
knows?
planets.
he's infinite and benevolent. He could do everything all
Yeah,
at
if he's
once.
supposedly
he can do everything all at
all-powerful.
once.
Yeah.
He is God.
Well,
Apparently.
but yeah, but well,
A nice movie
Well, that
that,
brings in
analyzes
more
this. Prometheus.
Yeah.
A nice analysis of that.
yeah. Well, we shouldn't get into a religious debate.
Yeah.
Because I think that if he can do it, if he does everything, if he's in everything, then like is he giving AIDS to babies in Africa?
You know, you want a good line for
Are we
that?
doing that?
You want me to drop a Batman versus Superman line on you?
What?
What Lex Luthor says to Superman?
Oh, okay.
If God is all knowing, he
Yes.
cannot be all powerful.
Yes.
But if he's all powerful, he cannot be
Be
all
all-knowing,
knowing.
yeah,
Because if he had all the power in the world, he wouldn't give babies AIDS.
exactly.
But if he was all powerful, he wouldn't know about it because he'd be able to change it.
And it wouldn't happen.
Boom.
Hey, does
Batman
an
vs
ant have
Superman,
a quarrel
best
with a
movie of
boot?
2016.
Does the ant have a quarrel with the boot?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Well, God, if you're listening, let us know what you think
Drop us a line.
Yeah,
about
please.
about signs.
I'd love to see a sign.
I'd
Yeah,
love to
what-
see God's his review on the movie.
Yeah,
Signs
what is
with
your
Mel
opinion
Gibson.
Yeah, what's
on
your
this
opinion?
movie?
God?
What's going on with Mel? What's he doing?
I know you have no part of this. I know that. I hope
Yeah.
you don't feel that way about Jews.
Anything else about signs you guys want to add?
I wonder how that French toast looked fucking dank. I wonder
Yeah,
how
all
that
that food looked fucking delicious.
triple bacon cheeseburger tasted pretty good.
The Last
Probably.
Supper.
The Last Supper.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm like, no, eat the fucking food.
Yeah,
Take
don't
it
leave
with
Damn
you.
it.
Take you down to the basement.
I mean, I don't know
I'm
if
gonna
I
get
could
hungry.
eat either if I knew that aliens are about to come and kill me.
Oh, dude, I would
I'd
get.
be like, I'm not gonna eat. I'm
I'd
just
make
gonna
sure to
fucking
eat because
sit
I want to
in my
be
basement with a
fucking,
gun.
have
That'd be
my
funny
strength.
though. In that scene when
Yeah,
they
that's true.
they're
I
like
mean, you might not be able to eat for a
save
while.
the flashlights and turn the lights off, and then it goes on like 30 seconds later.
You hear him
Wait.
eating.
What are you eating? I saved my cheeseburger.
What, you guys didn't grab
Yeah.
yours?
He's
It was in my
I'm
pocket.
nervous. When I get nervous, I eat.
Oh, another thing, M. Night Shyamalan hates dogs. The only two deaths you see, well, I guess besides the wife, are dogs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
He
You never-
hates dogs. That must be some
Well, you don't
symbolism.
see the other dog's death. You hear it.
Yeah, see, let's talk about another awesome shot that I love.
But I
is
never like.
when
I,
that dog is dying, and it's zooming into the wall, and
Yeah.
it's just a shot of like a wall
dude.
at the end.
Uh-huh.
Like it gets all the way just to a wall.
It's
They're
like
just
representing
listening.
what they hear, yeah.
I
what
love,
they're
it's like,
zooming in
I've never
on.
seen anything like that in anything else.
That was
where
pretty
it's
cool,
like,
yeah.
You're just listening now, and you're looking
Yeah.
at a wall.
so,
You
And you're like
represents-
completely like like
He
you just
represents
look at it.
sound with vision.
Yeah,
so why
yeah,
did
it's and you're completely enthralled by a shot of a wall.
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
It's awesome. It's
I always
crazy.
wondered why the dogs were attacking people. I mean, I know they're on
Yeah,
like.
that's
they're-
freaking out, I guess.
I mean, I know they're on like on edge because they're predator and something, but you still know this person. I don't see why I tried to kill a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that,
I
they
don't
didn't
know.
get into that very much.
yeah, I guess
They just fucked with the
they
dogs.
freak out.
And
They can, I don't know.
what do
Dog
you guys
tried
think
to kill
about?
him. Kill the dog. Kill this dog too.
What do you guys think about M. Night Shyamalan's acting and his?
I think he's a fine actor. I mean, he's obviously not outstanding, but
He
he's
played
like,
it just like everyone else in the movie.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very stylized, very monotone.
When he was leaving though, it's kind of odd. He's like, he's got a wound. He's just like,
Yeah,
I'm
never
driving
really
up to the
saying,
lake.
"Oh, it's
I
probably
think
from the
they don't
alien."
like water.
We
yeah,
told him he trapped
they
it
never
in there.
explained.
Yeah,
that.
I wish I was.
And when he calls him, you can hear a scuffle go down.
Yeah, yeah. And he
Like-
just says "father."
Yeah, but then,
Yeah,
then
and
you
then you
hear
hear like, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
"Get back, you alien!"
you fucking. I got a chair. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's all right. I think he's a fine. I like his little monologue
Yeah,
he gives.
yeah.
I think it's really sad and shit.
I think yeah.
Especially
That's,
when he's like, if this is in the world, I'm screwed because
Yeah, that part
Kill
was
the
kind of
the,
funny.
yeah, the
wife.
people who kill preachers' wives aren't ushered to the front of the line in heaven. I love that line.
And then yeah, when he fucking told him he was sorry, that part when Mel Gibson was like,
Yeah, he's
That
like,
was
he's
really
like,
good.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
'Cause-
don't. Yeah,
yeah, because he was like
Yeah.
grappling with whether or not he should forgive him.
yeah, exactly. And he's
and
about
he
to
knows
just
he
like,
should have, but you know,
yeah, but he hates him. He fucking hates him.
that was he played that really
He did.
well.
I love when he's like, don't do it. Like he just like doesn't even. wanna
He's just
hear
like,
it. He's like, no. I love that. I mean, it's just like pure emotion.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson's
Yeah.
a great actor.
Yeah, he played it very
He
well.
he's
is
holding it
very
back.
good.
he was holding it back right
He
there.
has
He's
a
trying not to
convincing
cry.
cry.
Well, Mel, if you're listening to this,
You're an awful person. But
well, I don't know
Great
how you
actor.
are
He
as a
seems like the
person,
type of
Mel,
guy
but you're a
that-
good actor.
he
Drop
hates
us a line.
Jews.
no, I don't know. Maybe you are Mel Gibson, so that's pretty cool. But I heard your
Yeah.
audio tapes.
Yeah.
He seems like the type of guy that would scour the internet for obscure podcasts,
I hope so.
right?
I hope
Funny.
he is this. That'd be fucking awesome.
he Googles himself every day.
I loved you in Mad Max.
Fuck, what other good movies has he been? in?
Braveheart.
Get
Mad
him with the
Max.
gringo.
Oh, he was in a
Get the
one of my
gringo.
favorite movies. We were
Movies
once
suck.
warriors,
I know it
or
does.
we
We
were
were
warriors.
soldiers?
Yeah, we were soldiers.
That's a good one.
that
Oh,
one
what was the-
made me
Patriot?
tear up a little
Yeah,
bit.
the Patriot.
Oh, I love the Patriot. It's corny as fuck, but it's awesome. I love when
he
he
saves
slices
his-
motherfucker with the tomahawk.
Yeah,
He
when he
just keeps
saves
hitting
his
them.
kids.
Yeah, man. Love that shit.
Daddy's going crazy.
Yeah, he kills the fuck out of him. And he turns around just like soaked in blood.
Hey,
I was like,
kids.
shit.
Fuck, I haven't seen that movie in fucking.
Yeah.
That's a
like
good movie.
Fucking
It is
8
good.
No, that
years.
movie's brutal because I remember that
It
part in that
is.
movie where they get their legs blown off by a cannon. and
Yeah, I love
shit.
that shot.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck.
After,
I've
have you
never
seen
seen it.
Apocalypto?
What's that?
Yes,
fucking great.
Apocalypto.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
the one I was looking for.
Yeah, Mel Gibson, dude. He's a
he
great
crushed
director.
that shit. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
What's the one with
It's a great movie.
All right.
tastes like Kevin Bacon?
Fuck Kevin Bacon. That's a story for another time.
Yes, it is.
I think it's a good time to wrap this up.
Mm.
Movie Closet episode 41. Signs. We watch Signs. Let us know your close encounters, what your favorite close encounter movies are. Brian was this week's winner.
Yes.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Ian, for coming out and filling
Yeah.
Quite welcome.
in. You can fucking check us out on extratone.com. It's a fucking website filled with podcasts and written words and all that
Whatnots.
jazz. And we're on YouTube at Spanktervision. Just search Spanktervision with the blue TV and fucking come back next week. We're doing fucking remakes next week is the theme.
Oh, okay, I thought it was gonna be sequel, not versus
No, Sam had this idea last week for remakes.
remakes.
good
Okay,
idea.
that's a
Yep,
good one.
we're doing remakes next week, so come check that out. And most of all, thanks for checking out the Movie Closet. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your friends again.
Tell you German
and-
Shepherds before M. Night Shyamalan
Before you
gets to them.
stab him.
Tell Mel Gibson.
Everyone should tell Mel Gibson. Everybody tweet at Mel
Tweet at
Gibson
Mel Gibson
about
right
us.
now.
Please do.
Yeah, so Movie Closet. Thank you for listening. Eat the damn cheeseburger.